A leader in the water charges movement, a campaigner for affordable housing, a lifelong fighter for workers' rights and a voice for Palestine.
There is huge wealth in Irish society, but under Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and the Green Party, this wealth is enriching a privileged few instead of being invested in the needs of the majority: housing, health, childcare and public transport. Under this government, record numbers are being forced to live in emergency accommodation, including record numbers of children. Children with special needs are forced to wait years and years for services and support. Our health service is severely understaffed and in crisis. And in Cork, we have the problem of dirty, discoloured water, not clean, not safe, a major problem. We need public representatives who will stand up and campaign alongside people on the issues that count. Since I was elected as a TD in 2016, I have attempted to fight on the issues that really matter to people. Issues like housing, where I have been involved in campaigns against evictions and against dereliction. Issues like workers' rights, where I have stood shoulder to shoulder for justice with the likes of the Debenhams workers and many, many others besides.
There have been too many lies from the Bidens and the Starmers of this world, and too many empty words from the likes of yourself. There can be no business as usual. This is a genocide. It's time for action, Taoiseach, not empty words.
Assisting parents of children with special needs, campaign and fight against state neglect, speaking out on issues like the cost of living crisis, like education and childcare, like the climate emergency and much more, completely opposing the politics of hate, the politics of the far right who try to scapegoat migrants, who try to scapegoat members of the LGBTQ community, instead of pointing the finger at where the real problems lie with the government and their system, which puts profit before people.
Ambulance paramedics fighting union busting were forced into the first national ambulance strike in the history of this state on your watch as Health Minister. Nurses fighting for a decent pay increase were forced into only the second national nurses strike in the history of the state. Now you seem to be flying kites about the possibility of delaying improvements to workers' sick leave entitlements. Try to do this, Minister, and you will meet a storm of opposition.
This election, we have the chance to reject Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael and vote for a real alternative. I'm standing with People Before Profit solidarity to elect campaigning representatives who will be a voice for workers, for young people and for the marginalised.